What's up, Warrior Babes? Hey guys, Nikki here. Finally got it working. Don't know what was going on, but anyway, we're live and I'm super stoked to be here with you guys. Welcome to our WarriorBabe Wednesday live Q&A time together. As you guys are joining in, comment and say, hey, what's up? Let me know that you guys are here and you're tuned in, or give me the wave emoji. Plus, I just gotta say, the more that you guys comment beneath of this video, the more that it pushes our live video or this live video to the top of our Facebook group, so that anybody who is new and hasn't ever chimed into one of these live Q&As before is able to find this in our Facebook community and then tap on it, see that we're live, and then tune in. All right, so let me know that you guys are here. Comment, say, hey, what's up? And we will get this live rocking and rolling. Okay, it's working. I see it live in the Facebook group now. Cool. Betty, hey there, first live. Nice. Welcome, Betty. I'm stoked that you guys are here. I'm stoked that you're here. So we'll get started in just a few minutes. If you guys are tuning in at a later date or time after this live Q&A is complete, then give me the hashtag replay and keep all of the questions here beneath of this video in the comment area that pertain to this Q&A. So keep everything that pertains to this Q&A in one area so that Kate can come back in to the Facebook community when she's checking on you guys tomorrow and supporting and answering any questions. She can then come back into this live Q&A and she can answer the questions that were done after this live Q&A has been turned off. Okay, so, or not live anymore, I should say. All right, anyway, there's still some delay on my end and it's tripping me up, but we're good. We're good, I think, yeah, okay, there it is. What's up, Jocelyn? What's up, Scarlett? Hey, babes. All right, so keep commenting so that I know it's working, all right, so that I know that we're live and I'm not getting glitchy or need to check the internet or whatever, but we should be pretty solid. So we'll get started in just a few seconds with this Q&A. What you guys can do is you guys can start commenting your questions because there is this lag time between Zoom and Facebook. So if you guys start commenting your questions now beneath of this video, then after I'm done welcoming all of our new babes and running through my little spiel that I normally do, then I can fire into our Q&A and get started with the questions. All right, so we'll get started in a few seconds. Just leave your questions beneath in the comment area and we'll get started then. What's up, Bo? What's up, Yana? LOL, hi. Yeah, I wonder if you guys could hear me be like, come on, at the beginning. This delay kills me. What's up, Kate? Kate is joining us. Hello. Awesome, you guys. So before we get started, I do want to give a huge welcome. We had so many new Warrior Babes join us this week. And you guys are literally, anybody who is new, I want you to know that you are literally a part of a community of thousands of women who are getting toned and becoming a stronger, more confident version of themselves. And what's so freaking cool about this is that we're all doing it together. We're all supporting each other on this journey. We all have a goal in mind and we know that another Warrior Babe is working towards that goal. So when you guys wake up in the morning, you know that another fellow Warrior Babe is out there that's doing that same workout that you're doing. And that can motivate you even more to show up that day to do your workout. So that's super exciting. And you guys, Warrior Babe is where strong is the new sexy. All right, we want to be toned. We want to look muscular. We want to look fit. We want to look like we do the work, right? And that's where this community is all about. So if you guys are new, welcome. I am stoked that you are part of this freaking amazing community. You guys all rock. All right, then if you guys are new, look, I got the Revolution program and I got the Blueprint program, and I already see a comment coming from the Blueprint program. If you guys are a part of my Blueprint program, oh wait, no it's not, that's my Revolution, my bad. But guys, if you're a part of my Blueprint program, then keep all of the Blueprint questions for the Blueprint Q&A, which is next to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're part of my Revolution program, then keep the Revolution questions here that pertain to this Q&A, okay? And then if you guys are new to the Revolution program here, make sure that you are going through the WarriorBabe Revolution Blast Off emails. They are so freaking important to transition you into this lifestyle, okay? WarriorBabe is probably something that you've never done before, all right? It's different style of training. You're eating way more food to facilitate the goals that you want to accomplish here. So it's really important to go through those first 14 days where I'm just giving you one task to complete each day. And that task to be completed is something that's going to set you up for long-term success here inside this program. Okay, you're gonna run through your goals. You're gonna run through why are these your goals. You're gonna run through making a committed decision for yourself. You're gonna run through macros. You're gonna run through workouts, all right? So make sure that you are taking the time to go through those WarriorBabe Blast Off emails. They are so important to your success here because you're WarriorBabe now. And a lot of people, after 2 weeks that they join a program, they start giving up because they're not seeing the results or they want this quick instant fix. Well, guess what? You're gonna take the time first to establish your foundations in those first 2 weeks. And then you're gonna be lit with motivation because your goals are massive. Your goals are so big that they almost scare you, that makes you want to start showing up even more on a daily basis with logging your meals, tracking your meals, meal prepping, getting your workouts in, making sure you're drinking your water. So those first 14 days are gonna help you get in the right mindset. And if you're in the right mindset, then going and working out is going to be easy. Tracking your macros, there's gonna be no excuses that trip you up because you know that the person, the goals that you're working towards aren't going to make these freaking lame ass excuses, all right? So if you need a little refresher on the mental side of things, it's a good thing to go back through or make sure you are going through the WarriorBabe Blast Off emails, all right? So, and then before we get started, really quick, I just gotta say, if you guys have questions, this is the fastest way that you can get it answered, all right? One, make sure you're going through all of the material inside of the application, all right? Because I bet you that when you're starting off, your questions can be answered easily inside the application. You just have to take the time to go through it, right? There's tons of golden nuggets that I'm sharing with you inside of there. Now, if the question that you are seeking can't be answered inside of the app, then go to the home screen, click Need Help, and then go to the FAQs page. It's this entire resource platform area that my team has just recently updated to make it super user-friendly and understanding where you can find your questions that pertain to nutrition, fitness, our programs, anything like that in one area. Super simple, and you can use a search button too as well. And then say you can't find the question in the app or the FAQs, pop into these freaking Q&As. They're so valuable to you and your time and your journey here inside of WarriorBabe. You literally have the ability to ask me any question that you need clarity on. Hello, okay? Utilize these Q&As. It's so valuable for you, your goals, your journey here. Let's say you can't pop up on a Q&A. There's always a replay. You can type in the replay with your questions there. Kate will pop back in and be able to answer any questions that were left after the Q&A has been completed. Or you can pop into the Facebook group and ask the other fellow WarriorBabes. But please, if you're new, make sure you're going through those first, the app, FAQs. Don't come into the community and flood the community with beginner questions that we know can be answered inside of the app. All right, the community is for motivation, for uplifting support, but let's say you can't find your question inside of any of those places that I just said, then pop into the group and ask the other fellow WarriorBabes to help you out. And another thing really quick before we do kick off this Q&A, if you guys have questions, start leaving them in the comment area below. Please don't DM my team, okay? Please don't DM me on Instagram. Please don't get into anything like messenger-wise on Facebook. Because the thing is, like, I say that not to be rude, but I say it because it's personal boundaries. And you could get lost in the shuffle of my DMs, of my team's DMs, and we don't want you to feel like you're ignored. So the best spot to come and get your answers, get answers to your questions is here in the Facebook group and on these Q&As. You guys know that I'm gonna be here every single Wednesday. So come to these calls every single Wednesday, okay? Or pop in the replays, all right? All right, let's pop off this Q&A. All right, Lauren, if you guys have questions, start firing them. Start firing them so I can see what questions you guys, what needs to be answered, all right? So Lauren, so looking at the printables under the WarriorBabe basics, I found the reward system for body type pinup, which led me to the refeed calculated for endomorphs. Am I really supposed to do a refeed 2 times per week if I'm an ectomorph and want to build muscle? If so, how much days? Yes, 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 yes. You ectomorphs have a really, really, really fast metabolism. So you can get away with eating a lot of food, and it's really hard for you guys to put on muscle. So you have to make sure that you're eating enough to facilitate that muscle growing environment in your body. So yes, 2 refeeds. And what I would recommend is you want to do a refeed on Wednesday and probably a refeed on Saturday. You definitely, guys, listen loud and clear, want to space your refeeds or your cheat meals. You don't want to put them back to back, or else you're going to notice a massive spike in weight. Now, there's a natural spike that's going to happen, but if they're back to back, your metabolism is going to be working on extra to try and work through that food and distribute it properly. So you never want to do back to back, because there's going to be a big spike and you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm gaining weight. You're going to freak out. You're going to think it's not working and you're going to give up. Right? Am I right? Look, there's going to be a natural spike with cheat meals or refeeds. But if you space them out, it gives your body that efficient time to be able to process those meals and then be ready for the next time that you're going to have one. All right, my screen is literally frozen with me going like this. That's great. All right, now next question. Hello, Charlene. What's up, babe? Yana, what do you drink at Starbucks? So when I was doing my Starbucks pretty much every freaking morning, which I have then stopped, got a Keurig, and am budgeting myself because spending money at Starbucks every day is just silly. But when I did do that, I was getting the nitro cold brew, just black. Now, if you guys need a little bit of sweetener, they do have a sweet foam, which is only like 40 calories. Not sure how many carbs it is because I never got it, but you can add that little sweet foam. Or if you want something hot, I would do a venti Pike Place with 2 stevias and sometimes some sugar-free vanilla. I used to do that a lot, and then I stopped because the sugar-free vanilla is not good to do every single day. So really, I like my coffee black. That's the best bet. Here at home, I got the Starbucks pods, and I do 12 ounces of coffee, and then I pour a little bit of my stevia inside of it. All right, another one. I know you answered this question before. What's your routine for stretching? I'm horrible at it. You attach it to your workout, pre or post-workout, or later in the day. How much time do you spend on stretching? To be honest, you guys, I am so freaking terrible at stretching too as well, Yana. Horrible at it. And look, take it from me, who has a lot of muscle mass. You need to be implementing stretching on a daily basis. It's really starting to catch up to me now, and it's really affecting my workouts. I'll be blunt and honest with you, because I just got a workout in right before this, and I did shoulders, and I'm literally lifting like 10 pounds for, I was doing like seated clean and presses, and then I end up doing 10 pounds for side laterals, supersetted with some 20 pounds for upright rows. And I was so tight. And it's so bad, because really what's happening, you guys, is when you guys are trying to build muscle, your muscle is looking for space to grow. All right, I bet you if I stretched, I would have more muscle than I have right now. But my muscles are so condensed because I don't stretch them out that it's actually starting to get really freaking painful, and it sucks. So what I actually just started this week, because I can't go from 0 to 100, but I can go from 0. It's kind of just like, you know, weaning yourself off of coffee, or, you know, implementing something new like meditation. Like, you can't go 0 to 100. You're never going to do it. So I started doing just in the morning, every other day that I'm not doing my cardio in the morning, every other day I'm doing my stretching, and I'm only doing 10 minutes right now because I feel like if I do like 15 or if I do 20, it's gonna be like, okay, I need to stop this. I need to go do something else. So giving myself 10 minutes in the morning as my routine to just stretch and open up my body. Really, you could do it morning, you could do a post-workout, after a workout, or you could do it right before bed. You never want to do like static stretching before a workout because it opens up more opportunity for an injury. You always want to do like active range of motions, start firing it up, moving the muscles around, start getting them used to knowing what you're going to do if you're going to do it before you work out. But you definitely want to implement some stretching. Guys, please take it from me, implement some freaking stretching. You want to do it morning, after your workout, or at night. That's the best time to be able to do it. And literally when I'm doing, I've Googled on YouTube, or YouTube, not Googled on YouTube, but YouTube 10-minute stretching. And I think it's just this girl that I've been watching, who I just follow. It's like more of a yoga, more of like a yoga in the movements. So it just opens up like every aspect of my body and everything like that. All right. Yeah, same. Yeah, guys, if this is making sense, smash that freaking like button. All right. Smash it, hit it. If it's making sense, it's like, oh my God, Nikki, what you're saying, yes, I need to stretch. I need to make sure you guys get it and you guys are gonna start doing it. So smash that freaking like button right now, all right? All right, Karina, can your body type change as your body changes? Can your body type change as your body changes? Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. You could be overweight, have a lot of weight to lose, but underneath your body resembles more of like that athletic figure. So you could as you start losing the weight, you'll start seeing that figure come to life, and that's where you probably want to start adjusting your macronutrients. If that makes sense, you guys smash that like button too as well. All right, because your body, this is the thing with macronutrients, and this is why I have my blueprint program. Your body is always going to change through phases. And what worked one time won't always be the thing that works 3 years from now. There's going to be different methods and different strategies. So as your body changes, your macros will change too as well. That's why I have a little bit more in-depth program that teaches you how to adjust the macronutrients over time. All right, I think I'm a meso or meso-endo now. I'm 5 feet 2 inches, 103 pounds, narrow shoulders, more muscular than they used to be. Defined waist, okay, but I think I used to be an endo. 5 years ago, I weighed 130 pounds. When I gain weight, it's on my lower hip half. My lower half is quite round. Yeah, so your question after that story, yes, your body types can change. Yana, you're welcome, babe. Joanna, I roll every morning before my lift. Yes, for 10 to 15 minutes. Yes, that's another really good thing is getting a foam roller, which thank you. That's something that I could easily bring into my new apartment and make sure that I do with the foam rolling too as well. So yeah, that's a great point as well. And I definitely appreciate your honesty. That's what keeps you from the other programs. You're always truthful, love it. And your meals are crazy simple. Thank you. Yes, yes, you guys. I will always be brutally honest with you guys, and please like take it from me. All right. Like I said, like implement your stretching now. If your body wants to change, right? And your body wants to grow and you want to become more toned, then you definitely want to make sure that you're stretching. Okay. It's silly, stupid, simple, but it's what will help your body in becoming more defined, getting more lean, showing more muscle fibers and muscle definition. All right. So that, you guys, is really freaking important for you guys to be implementing stretching. If there's one thing to take away from this live Q&A, that is one thing. So if you guys hear me loud and freaking clear, throw a 1 in the chat box if that makes sense. Or two, if it's somebody that if it doesn't make any sense, which I doubt it will be. But anyway, throw a 1 in the chat box if that makes sense. Yana, when you first started lifting, did you have a tough time with the mind to muscle connection? When I first started lifting, did I have trouble? The only trouble that I had with the mind to muscle connection was my lats. That was the only thing that I had trouble doing. That was the only time that I had trouble doing it. So the lat was the connection when you were doing like lat pull downs. That was the only time that I had really hard time being able to connect to my lats. So something that really helped me do that, because as women, we never train our back. We don't really train our chest, right? It's natural for legs because we're walking on our legs and we already have that kind of connection. But anything that we're not used to doing, it's hard for our mind to recognize what we are doing. So you almost have to train your mind to understand what you are doing. The way to do that is to implement some lightweight exercises to just have you start recognizing that muscle. All right. So what I mean by that is, like, when you're doing the lat pull downs, you're going to be pulling down, but you want to have the lighter weight so that when you're pulling, you can start focusing on the fact that your lats are being engaged. Okay. Not your biceps, not your forearms, but you want to make sure that you're pulling down and you're focusing, okay, I'm using my lats, which are in the back, and I'm creating that connection. The same thing goes for your chest, right? A lot of people kind of cave in like this when they're doing the chest, and that you're not targeting your chest muscles at all. You want to stick your chest out nice and firm, and then you want to make sure that you're then using light weight so that your mind isn't overcompensating in other areas like your shoulders or elsewhere, your triceps, so that it recognizes that, okay, you're using lightweight and this is what you're doing. You're focusing on your chest. So make sure you're doing that, you guys. If that makes sense, hit that like button. It helps. Why I'm asking you guys to do that right now is it helps us as a community. It helps leave this video at the top of the Facebook group, but it also helps with the YouTube algorithm when we post this onto YouTube for later Q&As, or for people to be able to watch this after the Q&A is live. All right, so smash that like button for me, you guys. I appreciate it. And then if this makes sense with the mind to muscle connection, put the 1 inside of the chat box too as well. Jason, on a superset, by the 4th set, I am super fatigued and having trouble getting 10 reps. Should I reduce my weight or take a short break between the 2 exercises? No, you just want to drop your weight. So when you're doing a superset, and by that 4th set, say that you're getting super tired, you want to just drop your weight, because that weight is still resistance, and that weight is still going to feel like it's 100 freaking pounds. Okay, so reduce the weight and then just go right back into finishing out the movement. Laura, yes, when your muscles are weak, we don't always get that mind to muscle connection right away. Yes, 100%. It's exactly what I was trying to get across, is if you've never engaged your lat muscles, you've never engaged your chest muscles, you can't be expected to go in there and push up 30 pounds on either side. There's just no way. You've got to start at 15 or 20 or whatever is realistic to you, and you being able to create that mind to muscle connection. All right. Lauren, so the refeed days for an ecto don't have to be on days that I lift. So I recommend that you do have the refeeds on days that you do lift, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter 100%. I personally would put them on like a back day or a leg day, so that, because you burn more calories during those days. But at the same time, on a rest day, you're utilizing that food to recover for your rest periods. Yana, I need to concentrate more. Eek, def tough for me. Yeah, so another thing too, you guys, is the mind to muscle connection. It doesn't just come from the weight. It also comes from eliminating distractions. It comes from not taking long rest periods. So if you're distracted and you're constantly looking around and you're constantly looking at other people or you're constantly on your phone, then you're gonna lose that mind to muscle connection. Just be in the moment with you, the weights, and your workout. And then if you're somebody who's chit-chatting or decides to talk to the person that's next to you, it's not social hour inside the gym. Give me the heart like emoji or the heart button, like whatever. Give me the heart if that makes sense, you guys, okay? You don't want to be somebody who is losing focus when you're there to do one thing, which is to work out. And if you're losing focus, you're losing that connection with your muscle. You're losing that blood flow to the muscle. So make sure that you're doing that. Yana, do you ever find your forearms engaging instead of your biceps? Not sure what that's all about. Yeah, then the weight is too heavy. So, and plus it may be good for you to incorporate some forearm curls when you're going like this with the barbell. But if your forearms are coming into place, that weight that you're doing for the lat pull down or whatever is too heavy. So your body is compensating because it's too heavy in other areas. All right, babes, any more questions? Nice. Love the hearts, you guys. There's such a lag time between Zoom and Facebook. All right, babes, we'll give it a couple more minutes. If you guys had any more questions, fire them off in this chat box and I'll be able to answer them before we tune down or turn off this Q&A. One thing that I do want to say and give some tough love to you guys, don't ever use excuses that are getting in the way of your goals, okay? I'm too busy, I don't have enough time. Guys, remember that your goals aren't going to get accomplished with you just passively not doing anything about it, right? You're just wishing, wanting, and hoping. Your goals aren't going to get accomplished that way. All right. So stop making the excuses of I don't have enough time or I'm just too busy, right? There's moms out there that literally have 4 kids who are running around with like a chicken, like a head with their head cut off, who are putting in the work and are getting the results. You guys all have the same 24 hours in a day. Give me a 1 if you are somebody who puts in the work and doesn't allow excuses to overrun it, or give me a 2 if you're the one who is really still throwing out excuses and not putting in the work and you're trying to get past the excuses. So give me a 1 if you're putting in the work and not letting the excuses get ahead of you, or 2 if you're the person that's having a hard time even getting started because you have excuse after excuse after excuse. I want to know this. Now, you all have the same 24 hours in a day. All right, you all have the same exact 24 hours in a day. What comes down to it is your time management. The way that you meal prep, the way that you plan ahead, the way that you track your meals, right? Good, I see a lot of 1s. Beautiful, great. 1 workout's 2 food. Okay, well, guess what? Your food is a big driver in the results that you want to see, Yana. All right, so make sure that you plan ahead. Look at you guys, 1 for the workouts, but 2 for your nutrition. 1.5, need to work on consistency. All right, guys, look, some tough love for you all. The way that you guys can be successful and the way that you guys can reach your goals and get the results. 1, I have 7 kids. Let's go, Bo. Let's go. Yana's like, I know, shut up. All right, well, if you knew, then you would actually be doing it, okay? Don't say I know, because if you know, you would do it. I know is like, yes, I'm gonna, like, you know it, so you know it, but you're not doing it. So do it, all right? Plan ahead. And then as you guys get faster and faster and faster at tracking macros, you don't have to log your meals until like literally, I just put all of my meals inside of my Fitness Pal because I've done this for so many freaking years that I know, okay, I'm at this point of the day and now maybe like 6 o'clock, I'm getting towards the end of the day, I should probably log my meals to see where I'm at, to know how to finish my day. But you guys got to put in this work with creating these habits for yourself now, and then you can get to this point. But if you don't, it's literally going to be like this. You're on a hamster wheel and you're not getting anywhere because you're not putting in this type of work with the nutrition or with, planning ahead and all that kind of stuff. So Bonnie, one after some tough love from Nikki Stott. Yeah, guys, let's go. Come on. We're warrior babes. You don't put up with excuses. You guys put in the work. Your goals aren't going to passively get accomplished. The wishing, the wanting, the hoping. You're not going to get to your goals by taking passive action. You have to take forward action. You have to show up. You have to be the front line, be the one that's going towards the goal. All right? Yes, Kate, time management is huge in being successful. Yes, guys. So I'm going to leave you guys on that note. Soak in that tough love. If it's you and I speak directly to you, do something about it. Okay, don't take it for tongue in cheek right now. Don't take it, like I could say this until you're blue in the ears, but guess what? You came to WarriorBabe with a goal in mind. It is your job to put in the work. And it's my job to call you out if your actions aren't in alignment with the goals that you want to accomplish. I'm not going to help you food prep. I'm not going to help you go grocery shopping. I'm not going to help you do your workouts. That's something you have to do. And the only way that you're going to get ahead and towards your goals is by you showing up for yourself. So let's go, put in the work, plan ahead. And then when you're doing it consistently, it literally just becomes a subconscious thought that you don't even have to think about anymore. You know you got to do it, you do it, and it becomes really fucking simple. All right, let's go. Love you guys. Give me a bunch of the heart emojis right now as I close out this call. Give a like button, smash that fucking like button. Let's go. Hell yeah, love this stuff, love. Fires me up. Good. Let's go, team. We're in it together, all right? I know there's somebody else who needs this, and you guys showing up for yourselves and then showing up inside the community only motivates every single other warrior babe to show up to as well. All right? Peace out. Everybody have a good rest of your evening and plan ahead for tomorrow. Bye, everyone.